Cheers, my dears!
We are live with our customary Starbucks. I'm going to take a little sip.
Have a little sip. Yeah, so we are here. We're ready. You're live. I feel all sunk back in again in this chair. I can never get comfortable in this chair.
Oh, no.
We have to get a sofa, a go live sofa.
Oh, a go live sofa. That would be quite
sofa
interesting.
that we can go live in. We can relax, go live.
Oh, I feel like I've sunk down.
Yeah, I know. There we are. So at the same level now. So how is everybody? Tom, how are you?
How are you? I saw that you put up a couple of videos on the TikTok, but I haven't had a chance to watch it. But your vineyard one looked absolutely lovely. It was gorgeous. And I just thought it does look like you're somewhere else. Do you know what I mean? It was really lovely.
I've not seen your Tom's one yet.
No, it's all green and lovely.
Wow.
It's really sunny that day.
Where was it? Was this in Wales or did you go further beyond? And by the way, how is the weather in Cardiff today? So over here, you can tell it's supposed to rain all weekend here, and you can tell because it's starting to get overcast here now.
Yeah, it's not as bright as it was yesterday. And this morning, I put a sundress on, ready to go out. And I just thought, oh, it's not as sunny or as hot as it has been. So I just ended up putting my shorts and t-shirt on and went to college.
Well, we have all big plans for this weekend to go out, go do stuff now, and apparently it's going to rain all weekend. Well, in London though, I don't know outside how it's going to be, but it's supposed to rain all weekend in London.
I don't know.
Tom said it was lovely, highly recommend it. It's in Wales, just outside of Cardiff. It's 27 degrees in Cardiff today. It has been in the 30s.
Wow.
Yeah, you've had it really hot there. It's been hot here, but I think you've had it slightly hotter than us. So are you taking advantage? Are you there resting, enjoying the sun?
I'm sure he is.
Good, I hope so.
And with a glass of wine, I should imagine.
Yeah, not like our Starbucks things.
No, we get our little Starbucks. We enjoy our little Starbucks.
We do, we do. What was I going to say? So what have you been up to? Anything exciting?
What have you been up to?
Oh, God, work. Do you know what? It's getting to a stage now where I'm literally running out the door to get in to do the live. So, I took a late call. Been lazy. Well, I don't blame you. We get thunderstorms over the next few days. Okay,
so do we.
Yeah. So you haven't been working much. I don't blame you, actually. Funny enough, as we always do, we get our Starbucks delivered. We have one delivered there. And next door, I can just spot of having something delivered as well.
They are next door gets something delivered all the time as well. I'm going to tilt this camera a little bit, I think. Yeah. So chocolate frog. So what have I been doing? I've been at college all week. I went out last night with a friend for dinner, and we had Wagamama's. I love a good Wagamama's, you know. I don't think you can beat a Wagamama's.
Tom was asking what you're doing in college.
Oh, I'm doing an IT course. I'm brushing up on my software packages. So it's a really enjoyable course. It's been a long time since I've sort of studied anything, and to go and brush up and learn new things or brush up on your old skills, it's weird to be back in a classroom environment.
Oh yeah, tell me about it. Well, funny enough, because I started doing it as well. So I started learning SQL, and so it's just wrapping my head around that, which is new. But I mean, like anything that's new, you have to get your head around it. But so I admire you, Tom, because I know you've gone quite far with your studies.
Yeah,
you did very far. Masters as well. So it's hats off to you, because I think after I finished my degree, I thought that is it. I'm not doing it anymore. But then subsequently, you do invariably end up retraining or doing something when you work and stuff like that. You've got to keep up with the pace of things.
Yeah, I think that's the case. But I think in general, a lot of people are quite apprehensive about, learning new skills or brushing up on old skills or being in a classroom environment. And I have to say, I was really excited. Yeah. I was really excited to go back. And the teacher that we have, she calls it rote learning, which is the learning that I grew up with, which is you have a teacher at the front of the class, you go through, you know, everything, you know, on a board. She explains stuff to you. You have your screen in front of you. You go into different functions and actions and options and all of that type of stuff, and you learn how to do or how to get around things and all of things like that. And it's so different to online learning. Now, I know, Tom, you did a lot of online learning.
Tom asked, how long is the course for?
It was originally for 4 weeks, but it's actually now 5 weeks. And there's all different levels of people in the class. So you have people that, you know, they want to come and actually learn the skill. So they're not even brushing up on it. They're actually learning sort of new things. And so they've worked on computers before and stuff like that. But now they actually want to learn. I think a few of them had done a previous course before, and now this was the next level up for them. And we had to take a test, right? So I didn't realize, because nothing was explained to me. So I just turned up on the first day, and for enrollment, because that's what it was, an enrollment day. So I turned up. Now I remember going to an enrollment day, because I've been to a couple. I've done a couple of things when I was younger. So I turned up. We went into a classroom. Guy starts explaining this, that, and the other. Next thing you know, test. English test, maths test. I was
you
like,
were saying.
I'm sorry, what? Out the blue. Nothing. We weren't even told to prepare or anything. I was just like, oh my God. Spelling test. Can you spot this words? And I was just like, oh my God. Now, luckily for me, the English part was quite easy. So I think I probably only got one question wrong. And I crossed it out a few times and then rewrote it and then crossed that one out and then changed it. So I think I only got one question wrong. But the maths test, oh my goodness, I was just like.
So yeah, Tom was saying, yeah, is there anyone that hasn't switched on the computer yet? And Tom said, yeah, they do that at college. I had to do that enrollment when he did his A-levels. Oh. So yeah, the test. Mark, hello.
Hey, Mark.
How you doing? You good?
Is there any? We've all turned on the computer, but there are just different levels. Like there are some people who are on it. There are two people. There's one person in the class. He is on it. He's done the thing. He's blah, 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 and he's up at the. You know, he's up giving. And I'm thinking, are you sure you should be in this class? Because he's like, boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, but you'll always get someone who does that. I think some people would like it because it's comfortable and they're very familiar with it and they know what to do.
Yeah, possibly, yeah. And then you have, and what's really interesting is you have people from other countries. So English is their second language. And they've come because there's one lady, she was a PA, I think, before, but in her own country. And so has come here to now learn and do things.
Tom asked, will he be teaching the class? And Mark said that he's good, glad it's cooler. Well, actual fact, it's going to get a lot cooler this weekend. We were just saying, actually, it's forecast for rain in London for the whole weekend. So I'm hoping it's, well, I was going to say, there's something annoying about summer rain because it's too hot to put a coat on, but you need a coat on because it's raining. And that's the thing. Minnie, hello.
Hey, Minnie.
How are you? You good? Mark, how was your meal last week? All good?
Yeah, because we had a mini chat, Mark and I, but he was with a friend, so I didn't want to, you know, keep him too much because he was with his friends. And I was like, how was it? What did you have? Blah blah blah. And
I like the idea, Tom. This orchard you went to, I have to hear more about this as well, because that is an orchard. It was an orchard.
Was it? I don't know.
That's why I'm asking you. You just mentioned it.
I didn't say orchard.
What did you say?
It was a pub he went to.
Oh, pub. Sorry. I don't know where I got orchard from.
I don't know. I was confused. I was thinking, what?
Sorry. Pub meal.
Pub meal he went for. Pub meal.
I don't know where I got orchard from.
No, it's Tom that went to a vineyard.
Oh, vineyard. That was it. Not a vineyard. That's it.
He went to a vineyard. And Minnie did her first upload.
Oh yeah, Minnie, I haven't seen it yet
because Mark was asleep.
Kelly watched it about 6 a.m. or something ridiculously early like that. I was fast asleep. But yeah, I will watch it. I will catch up with it.
It's very, very good and very clever. If anyone wants to pop over to Minnie Hippie's channel, she's done a little animation, and it's so clever. And I just think, like, with IT, there is so much you can do, and there's so many different areas now. And everybody uses a laptop. Everybody, well, as you know, because you're either using your phone to watch us or your laptop or whatever. And I just think it's endless what you can learn, and it's just baffling and so.
I do want to watch actually, Minnie. I will watch it as soon as our live is over. Actually, we will link in the description Minnie's.
I linked it in the other.
Oh, you don't.
Yeah, in the other live, I actually linked Tom's, Minnie's. Was it? I don't know the lady's name. Shahaz.
Oh yeah, I've got it here somewhere.
Shanahaz. I always mispronounce her name.
I brought my tablet in just for that, and I've left it over there. I'm gonna get it in a second.
And yeah, so I linked in a few people's in the previous live.
So Mark, you ended up with KFC. You couldn't get a booking. I made pork pizzas in the garden. I'm just deciding what to have with it for my tea. Do you know what? We were about to order something in, but somebody hasn't ordered it in yet.
Somebody came in at 5 o'clock and said, "Can you order?" And then said, "Oh, but when it arrives, we'll be doing the live." Well, yeah,
an hour later.
Well, how do you think when you order food? How long do you think it takes to arrive?
Minnie said I also animated my intro for my video. Oh, well done. Well, I do want to see that. I really do want to see that.
And she has a nice flash that comes across.
Oh,
that comes across the screen.
Right, I shall watch that. I'm really looking forward to it as well. So Mark, what did you just ended up having KFC? So did you actually go to KFC, or did you take it for takeaway? Or can you eat in a KFC?
Yeah.
Oh, you suppose you
can. I don't know. I don't. Well,
depends where it is.
Yeah, it depends where it is, but not a lot of them now. It's only the only ones that I've seen with indoor seating now are the ones in London, like in central London. I haven't seen any locally that have indoor seating. I don't know how it is over where you are, but yeah, for KFC, it's normally it's just a normal takeaway now. There used to be indoor seating though. Used to get that for KFC, Wimpy, McDonald's,
all of these, but not so much now. Oh, that's a bit of a shame. Well, unless you had a little secret craving for it, that you wanted your KFC. I don't know.
Oh, my mum's already told me. She said to me, "Oh, yeah, on Tuesday, I want to get KFC. I want this, and And I was just like, okay, let me know."
Well, she get you to order it.
No, in order to get the deal, because Tuesday. I don't know if they do that all around the country, but in London they do a Tuesday. I think you get a certain amount of chicken for however much. And my mum was really quite interested in that. She's like, "Yeah, let's get that." I was just like, "Okay."
So Mark said Rob never booked at the pub. It was packed. We had a few drinks and left pub and decided on KFC on the way home. Cheeky Tuesday, Mark said it's
called. Cheeky Tuesday.
Cheeky Tuesday.
I was thinking Tuesday, but yeah, Cheeky Tuesday.
Do you know what? Actually, funny enough, I didn't think about the bookings actually for restaurants and stuff like that. But now we are out of lockdown. I can imagine you do. Funny enough, I went for a little walk the other day down the high street, and quite a few restaurants are absolutely rammed. So I could understand you needing to book.
Do you know what? I went to Wags last night in London. I went to meet my friend, and it was so quiet.
Really?
They gave us a booth of 4.
Oh wow!
For the 2 of us. She's like, "Would you like to sit here?" I was like, "Yeah, sure, cool, yeah, no problem." And it was a booth of 4, but the back of it was to the door, but you don't feel it because obviously you're in a booth. But it was so warm that day, it wouldn't have mattered, even with the door swinging open and shut. So that was fine.
Some say you. So Mark said, yes. Some say you have to book. Some say you don't. It's confusing. Yes. Now, how does everybody feel about? That's the one bit I'm a bit tetchy about. Actually, I've got to be honest, because now, in theory, you could sit right next to somebody in the restaurant. You don't have to wear in the UK. You don't have to wear the mask. You can have someone right next to you. I must be honest, I feel a bit weird about that still. I wouldn't feel comfortable eating if there was someone right next to me, being able to eat without the mask on. I'd still want that some form of distance, I think.
In Wags, they're still quite good. They've got the barriers still up. So if you're
That's
two-seater, but also they can slide it along if there's more of you, or slide it back if there's two of you. So I think that's quite a good idea. So if there's four of you, they can move it up so that it fits four. But if not, you can have it two. So you've got a barrier either side, and the two of you can eat. Yeah,
I'm not so sure because I've got, again, going for that walk. Some of the busy ones, there's people right next to each other. You've got someone, couple say here, right next to them is another couple. So obviously they're trying to utilise their space as much as they can. Which you understand. Obviously they've had a drop in revenue and what have you, so you want to try and get a full house. But I'm not so sure. I've got to be honest, that would put me off. I've got if I was right next to someone, I would think, oh, I'm not going to enjoy this meal. I'm just going to be thinking about.
I think it depends. I think now it will depend on the infection rate. I think that is what will make me take stock, because I think it's part of everyday life now. It's not going anywhere.
No,
so
that's true.
It's with us. So how long is it going to take before things go back to normal anyway? But yeah, it's here for.
Which is exactly what Mark said. He said, I still wear my mask in the shops and I still wear them on the bus, but think it's the new norm.
Yeah.
And do you know what? I think that's totally right, Mark.
Yeah.
You know, I think that will be the thing. I certainly feel a lot more comfortable wearing the mask. I don't mind outside not wearing it because you feel, I suppose, a little safer, but definitely in the shops and public transport, you definitely want to wear it on there.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I wear it in the class, but only part yes and part no. So I don't wear it for the whole time in the duration that I'm in the class. However, what's nice about the college is that it's pretty much empty. So there is a lot of the majority of the class are ladies. There's quite a few men as well. They're all mothers, and you know, you've got one lady, she wears her mask pretty much the whole time. But even now, she's sort of like, especially when we had the really hot weather, she's taking her mask off a little bit, putting it on. But I just feel that now it is the new normal, and yeah.
So Minnie said, yeah, it's just a little crazy to do that so soon. I personally wouldn't go, but here it's still mask, which is sensible and all, but sitting right next to someone away, like, no thank you, too soon. Do you know what, Minnie? That's exactly how I feel as well. I think that does put me off. Even
on the train, when I got on the train on Thursday, I put my mask on, but plenty of people didn't have their masks on.
No, they don't. We don't have to now here.
Many people didn't,
but on Transport for London, you do. But of course, in certain rail stations, you don't. Our local train station, you do not need to wear a mask on the train. So in theory, someone could be sitting next to you or opposite you without a mask.
Yeah.
And they'd be totally legit to do that. So Minnie, I do agree with you. I think I much the same will wear the mask.
Yeah, I also think that now a lot of offices are forcing people to come back in to work, and I just think that now I think we should think of a new way of working, and I think working from home is quite feasible.
Hi Chloe.
Hey Chloe.
Right. Mark said, yeah, Transport up north still have to wear a mask. Oh, that's interesting.
Okay.
Funny enough, Mark, it's the same. Well, Transport for London, so the buses and the tubes, I believe, you have to wear a mask. But the train station, certain trains don't. So technically, they're not part of TfL. So they don't have to. You don't have to wear. So our local one, you don't have to wear a mask on the train. I'd much rather do it because I feel. But like I said, the thing is, someone next to you could wear it.
But like with me, I pretty much sit on the two-seater. I don't travel at peak hours.
Yeah.
Well, we don't travel at peak hours.
No,
anyway.
I try and avoid it.
And you know, with me, if I'm on my own, I sort of sit on the outside. I put my bag down. So then, if anybody wants to come and sit next to me, I would just get up and stand by the door, let them sit down. It's not really, you know.
Oh, Daniel, hello.
Hey,
How are
Donna.
you? Nice you to join us.
Mm.
Yeah, so with the I was gonna say, how you been? You good? So Mark, how is it with if you're getting taxis as well, would you do the same thing? Would you be wearing your mask in that circumstance? I think we would.
Yeah,
Most
definitely.
Mark said, yeah, actually, in fact, you've answered the question. I want to wear mine as much as possible because it cost me 35. Hugo Boss. Do you know, actual fact, Mark, I'll tell you something.
Bougie.
I was going to say,
Bougie.
you saw our video in the O2. When we went to the O2, I went into, and I wish I bought it now. I went into Calvin Klein, because the shop, which is an outlet store, and they were selling off their masks because they believe this is just before Freedom Day was coming up. They were just trying to get rid of them, and they were $5 each. I thought, should I get one? And I didn't in the end. I should have got one now. CK1 on there, but Hugo Boss, like a boss.
Nice, boss in it.
I was going to say as well. So is it the whole ensemble you've got back? So would you have Hugo Boss that, Hugo Boss T-shirt, Hugo Boss all?
There's so many ladies I've seen with nice crystals on theirs, all like glittered up.
Oh. I'm Sienna. I'm on Daniel's phone. Okay. Hello, Sienna. Mark said, yeah, taxi's not allowed to sit in front as they only have 3 passengers. Light grey Boss. All right, I'm going to have a look at that. There was actually, Mark, there was a Hugo Boss in the O2. And I did walk in there, but I didn't notice. You know, there was a couple of bits in there. It was like 30 quid for a jumper. Now, 30 quid for a Hugo Boss jumper is really cheap for Hugo Boss.
I don't remember even seeing it. I can't remember half the shops now, other than Lint.
Yeah,
Lint and Hotel Chocolat.
What's Kel Surprise? Kel Surprise.
I don't remember the others.
I mean, I have to look at that.
And Nike store, but we didn't go in.
So, Sienna, what have you been doing? What have you been up to? Anything exciting?
Cheap, £30.
So
yeah.
Hugo Boss, that was really cheap. Do you know, I didn't get it, and I do regret it now because I've got so many jumpers. I thought, oh no, I can't. But I thought it was such a nice jumper. We'll have to go back there actually.
Yeah, we will. But Gap, there was a Gap there, wasn't there? So a Gap.
Yeah, there was a Gap there.
Yeah,
there was a
Because
Gap.
I thought a lot of Gaps had closed. Because I for some reason I thought they'd gone into administration.
No, I don't think they have.
I don't know why, but I thought they had because, well, do you know what? It's very difficult to tell now because there's a cake store. You have to, not too far. It's about 10-15 minute drive. And they do really lovely gateaus. Yeah, they don't deliver. They deliver cakes, like birthday cakes and all that, but they don't deliver any gateaus. So you have to go to the shop to get the gateau. So anyway, my mum's birthday was coming up, and I thought, oh, do you know what? I haven't got time to bake a cake. Let me get a gateau because I know she'll love a gateau. So I went online. No gateaus were listed. Typed it in the search box. No gateau. Now, bearing in mind, we've been getting their gateau for years. And I was just like, oh, I wonder, like, what's going on with the gateau? And when we get their gateau for years, I'm talking like 2-3 times a year. Not once a year, like 2-3 times I'm getting a gateau. So I rang them up today. And I was just like, oh, I was just wondering, do you do any gateaus? And he said, no, that shop has closed now. We just do an online service. Oh, I
We'll
just
just get them
thought,
online. Just get them
no,
delivered.
you can't.
Oh.
They don't. That's what they're saying. They don't do the gateaus anymore.
Mark said, I think they're online. Ah, about online. So when you say online, you're talking about the Hugo Boss ones. I might have a little look at that. Chloe said you look nice.
Oh, thank you.
I know. So Chloe and Sienna, you're stuck indoors.
Yes, I know.
Oh, Mark said Gap, you're online.
Right.
Gap
Oh,
online.
I see.
Do you know what, Mark? Actually, Zavi, I don't know if you remember Zavi, the old thing, they're online.
Oh, yeah.
Woolworths is still online. There's quite a few places that have not gone bust, but are still operating online. You can still get the stuff online.
But is Zavi part of HMV?
No, I don't think it is.
I thought they were.
You and Mark. Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Obviously, I look slightly better.
Oh yeah. The modesty.
Oh, I know, exactly. And we still can't give you your ice cream because you're indoors. But we will hold you to that. Don't worry. When you're out and about, we will definitely sort that out. See, Madam sorted herself out, even though she didn't order food. She's got food for herself.
I'm sure I said to you, do you want any snacks? And you turned around and said,
I don't think we even got any, have we?
You said no.
You owe me ice cream. I do owe you ice cream. This is going to be the longest protracted ice cream owing that's ever had. We have to go. Bye.
Bye.
She'll delve back in a minute.
So what's everyone doing for the weekend? So it's going to be a rainy one. Has anyone got any suggestions?
Yes. So what we were doing is originally we planned to actually go out for the day. We were thinking maybe
I don't know,
southeast somewhere, coast or something along the lines. But we're not going to probably do that now if it's going to rain. So it won't make a great video. Go, here we are in the rain. So we're thinking about doing something else. Now we've done the O2, which probably would have been better doing it indoors. But if there's any suggestions anyone's got for us to do something, please back them our way because we can then make a little video from it.
Yeah, we can see if that's where we want to go. Have a think.
Oh, Minnie said, yeah, there's going to rain. Oh, during the weekend, to all weekend, but that's okay. So yeah, you've got the same thing. It's amazing how in Canada and here it's raining all.
We just seem to be mirroring each other at the moment. So what are you going to do then this weekend, Minnie? Yeah,
so you're working on projects. You've got anything else lined up? Are you going out? You're going to go to the park? Mark and Kelly, can you do a live video tomorrow?
Oh,
a live video tomorrow. You are missing it so much. This one,
that you want
another one on Saturday.
You want to do another live? What time would you like us to do this live?
We will. Actual fact, I'll tell you what we will do, and I did promise you this one, and we haven't done it yet. I've got all those snacks from the United States piled up, so we will get that one done. We do have quite a few videos backdated, which we do need to upload. So we will be uploading that as well. But we just wondered if there's any ideas you guys would like us to do.
I'm going to try and do 6 a.m.
I don't think so. I do not think so.
6 a.m. on a Saturday? You're joking.
6 a.m. What time would that be? Minnie, that would be about midnight for you, I think. 6 a.m. UK time. We had Sparks from Singapore, though. She stays up to about 3, 4 o'clock in the morning watching us on the live. So
I know, it's crazy, and we're so grateful. That's so lovely.
Absolutely amazing. So that's really, really. As I said, you up at 3 a.m. Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, oh. But it's nice because we got people from all different time zones.
Yeah, exactly.
Which to me blows my mind. I think, oh my god.
No, that's fantastic. Yeah, so what have you guys got planned? Is anybody going out anywhere? They're going to meals? Mark, you must have a meal planned. You've always got something nice planned for a meal.
Rob, has he booked somewhere this time? That's the question.
Hey, Alicia.
Hey, Pamela. Hey, this is Alicia, the sister-in-law, has popped up.
Minnie said, I'll be finishing up my final animation assignment and I might ask my mum if she can take me to the bookstore. And if you're 6 a.m., I'm 1 a.m. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I was going to say that might be a little bit.
Yeah, on a Saturday? No.
No, exactly. I wouldn't expect you to tune in.
So, I don't know. I mean, I've still got part 3 to edit of the Harry Potter. I've started editing the bits when we were around King's Cross, but there's a bit that I need you to speed up.
Oh yeah, I know the bit.
So and then after that I can continue editing that because that's almost done now. It's just got to the part where you just need to speed it up. 6 p.m.
6 p.m.
We'll consider it. I don't want to commit to it. Because I don't know what we're going to be doing yet.
I know. Sienna and Chloe are bored because they're stuck indoors.
Yeah.
So,
we'll see.
Well, we'll. I'll tell you what we will do. We'll aim to try and upload a new video for you to watch at least.
Yeah, at the very least, that is probably something that I will do.
And we'll try and get the sweet video done this weekend. So you've got something to do. Oh, Mark said Rob's off this weekend. He's on sleep tonight. I want to go around a few garden centres with some more fish.
Yeah, because he's got the fish tank.
Alicia said, I'm busy watching. I was so busy watching Tuesday's live, and then I thought, hold on, it's Friday's live time. So you're doing the catch up. Can I come in a video, please?
Please. Oh, now that one you have to ask your parents.
Yes,
you must ask your parents first, and then we'll talk about that.
Yeah, we'll have a little look. See.
Yeah, I'm not going to say yes or no. You must talk with your mum, and then we'll see
if she'll allow you to do that as well.
I would love to go to Plant New. Where's that? Plant New. Oh, Is that like a plant sort of like centre in
Plant nursery.
I was like plant nursery.
Plant
I was
nursery.
like, plant nursery. What have you? Do you have a garden? And what would you plant? It might be a plant we've probably not heard of.
Would you know what? Actual fact, guys, we probably would need your help with that. You've seen our garden. We did a couple of lives in the garden at some point. So our garden needs a lot of work. We don't know what to plant in there. Most of the, well, actually, about 90% of the plants in ours, we inherited from the person we bought the house from.
Yeah.
Kelly did plant some plants, but we want to look at, perhaps you wanted some roses, didn't you?
Yeah, the problem is the weeding part, because that needs to be done. You can't plant things unless you're going to weed things. So it won't be any use planting if we're not going to weed that.
No, that's
true. The garden needs a lot of care, and I'm not green fingered at all. The last time in the old house, I used to do a little bit of gardening, and we made like a flower patch, and all the foxes came and dug up my... Listen, I was so mad. I was so mad.
We get a lot of foxes around here, so yeah, they do dig up stuff, use our garden as a toilet, basically. Minnie said I would get house plants because I love plants, and yeah, I'm also thinking of making a plant stand thing, but yeah, I need some plants for my room. What ones would you get? There's quite a few. Would you go for like the tropical sort of look with the they get those like almost like, what are they called, the plants that grow down, spider plants we call them, so they sort of grow down, they can grow quite long, actually, those ones.
My only problem with houseplants.
Oh, get a nice rockery, Mark said. No problem.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that. And sometimes with the rockery, that encourages the growth of the whatever, isn't it? Like whether it be weeds, whether it be roses, whether it be, because that actually encourages the growth. We've actually got a little bit in the garden, in front of the first shed, where there was a tree growing there at one point, and I got Mark to pull it up because it was all wrangled. And then it grew back, and he pulled it up again. But they've got all like little wood chippings and stones and things like that there. But I think that encourages it. Sure, that's what I saw on a gardening program, that encourages the growth of.
This tree, I just cannot uproot. I've tried everything, digging down, lifting it. I think, well, I've got it. I've finally got it. I've cleared the whole thing. Next year, all these things growing up. So yeah, it was a very old tree. And it basically, I mean, I thought it was on its last legs. It was literally a stump when we bought the house. So,
you put tarpaulin over the ground, then cover it with gravel.
Right. Okay. That might work, actually. That might work. There's so many bits we do need to do. But yeah, I like Minnie's idea of they do say that it's very good for your mental health having plants indoors. And just plants in general. We don't have any indoors because I'm the only one looking after it. So, and I always forget to do that. Kelly just wouldn't let it die.
Do you know what? I'm not very green fingered, but I tried to do the herbs thing, and then we've got so many flies. And then I was like, oh no.
So then Mark said, then once you've done your tarpaulin and your gravel, then you build your rockery in the tarpaulin to stop the weeds.
Will they not poke through the tarpaulin?
Do you know what? A friend of mine, his garden, he said, because again, he bought the house like it. Someone would have put artificial grass on, but he said, I've got the worst of both worlds. He goes, I've got this artificial grass and grown in between the gaps of weeds. He goes, living weeds. He said, the whole point. So weeds managed to come through everywhere. But yeah, I know what you mean, because we did actually get the wood chippings. We got a tiny little plant thing in the front. Yeah. So we got some wood chippings, and they said that helps, but they still manage to grow through.
Yeah, they do.
Weeds manage to get through the slight minuscule gap they'll come through.
Well, the person who had the house before, they cemented the drive, so the drive is cement. But in certain places, the drive is cracking, and the weeds are coming up.
Yeah. So Mark said you need tarpaulin or pond liner. That makes sense because there's actually a complete seal, so that it can't come through. That does make sense, actually, using that as well. Pond liner as well. Funny enough, when we bought the house, there was the person we bought it from had this massive concrete pond in the middle. Whoa. It was right slap bang in the middle of the garden. So you couldn't fit anything around it. So in the end, I mean, cut a long story short, we got a guy to come in, and what we'll do is we'll get it filled in. And the poor guy, he said, I've never had anything like it. I was drilling in, and they'd set things like all kinds of metals and what do you call them, metal rods and things like this. It took him ages to do. So eventually we got it all filled in and better for it. Sienna said, do you like Ribena?
Do you know what?
I've not had a Ribena for years.
Do you know what? I was talking to one of the girls in the class because she was drinking strawberry Ribena.
Minnie's probably never heard of Ribena. Do you have Ribena in Canada? I don't know if you do.
I don't know. Is it a British thing?
Well,
Ribena?
yes, it is. Yeah.
Right.
It's a cordial.
Yeah, it's a cordial.
I was watching. I've got to say, I was watching this one YouTube video where they got this American guy and this British guy, and they tried each other's foods,
snacks and foods.
And I've got to tell you this. So with Ribena, if you're not familiar with it, you put a tiny bit in the glass. Oh yeah, Minnie said no, we don't.
Right.
So Minnie, you put a tiny bit in the glass. It's a cordial, and then you fill it up with water. So it's flavored water. Anyway, this American guy didn't read the instructions, and he drank it neat. A glass. So it's really, if you drink it neat, it's almost like a really, really rich syrup. I thought,
So Sienna asks, have you watched Stranger Things? Yes, we have, and we love it.
We will come on to Stranger Things. Mark said you can get fizzy Ribena. Now that is true.
Can you?
Oh yeah. Oh no, I was thinking of something else actually. No, you're right. You can get fizzy Ribena.
Oh,
I have seen it.
A girl at the college. She because I drink a lot of water, and she goes, "Oh, tomorrow I'm going to bring in strawberry Ribena," and I thought I haven't had strawberry Ribena for years. So Stranger Things.
Do you know what, actual Sienna? When we went to Forbidden Planet, I know you can see that from the video as well. They had a load of Stranger Things gear. So the hoodie, the t-shirt. I was so tempted to get it. 2 litre bottle, £1.25. That's not bad.
Oh, they do it. I've never seen it.
But have a look at that.
Yeah, I've
seen the little ones, but I have never seen a.
Do you know what? Because I don't drink the most that I probably drink will be like a J2O, spritz, or apple juice. So that's pretty. The only drinks really you have your ginger beer in fridge, but that's pretty much the only drinks that we kind of have, other than alcohol, obviously. But that's for guests because we don't really drink that much. But yeah, so yeah, I've not seen it, so I don't really look, I suppose. So
Minnie said, "Oh, I love Stranger Things," but you know that already, Mark and Kelly. Yes, so Stranger Things. Alicia, have you seen Stranger Things? So I don't want to ruin the plot of anyone who's not seen Stranger Things, but the 3rd series, or was it the 4th series, is coming out very, very soon.
Alicia says Ribena tastes so sweet now. Do you know what? I've not tasted it, so I don't know. But I always remember when anybody ever used to make me Ribena, they used to put so much water in it. It was so watered down. Right, so I won't ruin it because Alicia hasn't seen Stranger Things. Right, you need to watch Stranger Things.
You've got to watch Stranger Things. Alicia, that's got to be your next thing to watch is Stranger Things. It's it's one of the best series I've seen in a long, long time. Mark, I don't know if you've seen it, so again, I don't want to ruin it.
I think Mark has seen it.
Yeah, I think he has.
I think he has. I thought it was brilliant. I do think it's probably going to be more Dean thing than your thing, Leash. But you'll still enjoy it. But I think Dean will appreciate it just a little bit more. I'm just going to have my little.
I'm not fussed on that fantasy stuff. It's not so much fantasy stuff actually. It's very difficult to describe without ruining it, so I don't want to do it. It's more on the sort of experimentational side of things. But I love. You can actually. I'm sure I saw it. You can get wallpaper. I'm sure I saw it somewhere, with with all the lights that she puts on the letters as well, on the numbers. That was so cool. But yeah, it seems to be the thing. I see loads of T-shirts with the Stranger Things logo and the.
Yeah. She says Dean's seen it. What did Dean think of it? I really enjoyed it.
Oh, I thought it was excellent. Yeah, it was really, really good. And the characters, Hopper's one of my favourite characters. But the kids are really cool as well. I love Dustin. Is it Dustin or Dustin?
Dustin, I think.
Dustin, yeah, I love Dustin.
I like them all, I think.
Yeah, with the little teeth. Yeah, they're all great. Yeah. They're all really, really cool.
In their own way, I think they're all good.
But that's what makes them so good as well, because they all sort of come together as a bond. Yeah, Mark said it was good. It's the way they all bond together.
But even Winona Ryder.
Yeah, she's really good in it.
And I haven't seen her in very many things that I've liked. But I think she was really, really on point in Stranger Things.
Alicia said, don't know, you probably enjoyed it. Yeah, I was going to say, that is more Dean's thing, actually. I think it would definitely be as in that fantasy.
Yeah.
Thing. There you go. There's me saying it's not fantasy. Oh my God, Dustin is my favourite, said Minnie. And Steve, I love their friendship. But yeah, Dustin's is my favourite. I love the bit when because obviously his front teeth are all missing. Joyce Byers.
Is that one of the characters' real names?
Which one was Joyce Byers?
Was that Hopper's real name?
Is that I don't know. I love Hopper. Hopper's really, really good.
But is that his real name?
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm assuming.
I don't know.
Joyce Byers, who is it? Is it someone's real name or is that a character in Stranger Things? I liked Sean Astin.
I was just about to say that.
Yeah.
Sean Astin, it was fantastic in it for his character as well. I really liked him as well. I love the fact he owned his Winona Ryder. Yeah, Joyce Byers, right. That's the right character.
Right.
Yeah, no, she's really good in it. Actually, that's one of the best things I've ever seen her in as well.
Yeah, I've got to say, yeah.
Sparks, hello!
Hey, Sparks, we were just talking about you earlier.
We were just talking about you.
But, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm really hungry.
What happens is Kelly then gets distracted. And
the trick of it, right? He inhales his food. And he go, oh yeah, it's good when we both eat because then you can drive the conversation. And then as a chick, give me my things right now.
So how are you, Sparks? You good? How are things? We were just, to let you know where we were just talking about Stranger Things. I don't know if you've seen it, but Stranger Things, the series. And what series are we on now? Is it 3? I think they did the third one.
I think it is 3.
Yeah, I'm sure
I think it's 3.
The third one, so we're waiting for the 4th one.
I've been watching, I said this before, I've been watching, what one was I watching? The Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
What was the other one?
Loki, you were watching?
Loki, yeah. But I haven't finished that one, so don't say anything about Loki. The one before Loki, WandaVision. WandaVision was very good. And, yeah, with the Falcon and the Winter Soldier is very good. And I wonder, like, has anybody got any good series?
So Minnie said, sorry, just series 4 is coming soon for Stranger Things. And I'm the same, Minnie. I cannot wait. I'm really looking forward to it.
Hold on a second. So series 1 was the Upside Down. Series 2.
Don't ruin it.
No, series 2. Upside Down, but I don't know what season 3 was. Season
3 is the one when they had the little with the boy that's the pool attendant in it. Bless you.
Excuse me, thank you. I thought that was season 2.
Where on 3? I'm sure. No. I think that was season 3. I'm pretty sure that was season 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're on 3. Yeah.
Loki, WandaVision. But I have to watch Winter Soldier. You'll love it. All of the Marvels things are coming out with really good things.
Sparks, watch Stranger Things. I really recommend it.
Yeah.
I really do recommend it. It's got a real 80s vibe to it. Now, Mark was saying, I love comedy. I was looking on Comedy Gold last night and I came across Jennifer Saunders' Jam in Jerusalem. I didn't see that one. She wrote that quite recently. That's Jennifer Saunders and what's her name? Joanna Lumley. She's in it as well, isn't she? So obviously they've written it now. They're older.
Oh.
Also famous, of course, from the Absolutely Fabulous series.
Ab-Fab, yeah.
Ab-Fab as well, which I used to watch when it a long time ago when it first came out. That was really popular in the States as well. Ab-Fab.
I'm just sorry. Was just reading Sparks. Was it popular in the States?
Yeah, Ab-Fab was popular in the States.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I haven't seen much of. I only knew that because there was an interview. I think it was Sandra Bullock. I was looking, and she was saying she caught up on Ab-Fab when it was in America. Sparks, I haven't seen much of that Stranger Things, but I did see things that pop up in Seoul a couple of years ago. It was so cool. Mark says Sue Johnson about Village Life. Yeah, that's right. Or is it not Joanna Lumley? I swear Joanna Lumley was in it. Sparks said my favourite series would be the older Marvels Netflix stuff. I love Jessica Jones.
Do you know what? I've not watched that, but I did watch when they all came together. So you had the Daredevil, you had Jessica Jones.
Yeah, it was Joanna. Sorry,
Fist. What's his name? It wasn't called Crystal Fist. It was called. I can't remember what fist it was called. And Luke Cage. So they all came together in one sort of series. I quite liked that. But I don't know if I like the separate ones.
Iron Fist.
Iron Fist.
Crystal Fist.
Crystal Fist or something.
Spark
No, because I watch a lot of kung fu movies.
No, I was only laughing because Sparks put Iron Fist.
Yeah, Iron Fist. There is a martial arts movie called Crystal Fist with Billy Chong, and it's one of my real favorite movies. That one and Snake in the Eagle Shadow. That
you wouldn't notice about Kelly. Kelly does love her martial arts movies. She really does like her martial arts movies. You've got actually, fact, when we were moving in, there were all these videos back from the Monkey Magic.
Loved Monkey Magic. I don't like the remake of Monkey Magic.
I was just about to say, Mark, did you know they remade it? So we caught it on Netflix, the remake, and it was not that good. The original is by far the best.
Yeah, by far.
And that really takes me back to being a kid. It's very old. It was early 80s that came on Monkey Magic.
Yeah. Oh, Tripitaka.
Yeah, Tripitaka and all the rest of them. Pigsy, Monkey, and Sandy.
Yeah.
Love that as a kid, Monkey Magic.
Yeah, I love that. I mean, I watched a lot of martial arts films when I was younger and all of that type of stuff. Older ones are the better ones. Watched them on YouTube. Yeah. Do you remember things like Dr. Snuggles and things like that? Because I watched those sorts of things on YouTube. Things like Dr. Snuggles or what's the one where he goes in time? Was it Mr. Ben? And he looks at the clock.
Yeah,
and then he goes back in time. Yeah, so, the cartoons, yeah.
So our non-British viewers probably would never have heard of this one. Yeah. This is an old cartoon when we were a kid. But yeah. Mulan the movie.
Do you know what? I've not watched it.
No, we haven't.
I saw it briefly when it was on. What one did I see? What one was I watching? No, that wasn't Mulan. There was another film I was watching where there was a woman she was a charlatan. She was pretending to be somebody else. Oh, anyway, never mind. It will come back to me later.
Well, do you know what? I struck with Mulan and stuff like that. We are serious. Yeah, it's on Disney. We are seriously behind on the Disney films.
Yeah.
I've not caught one of the latest Disney movies for a long, long time. I've not seen the last 2 or 3.
Do you know what? I've not seen the Frozen 2. I've seen Frozen 1. I've not seen Frozen 2. I'm just trying to think what else I've missed.
There's quite a few.
There is quite a few.
Coco?
No. There's Raya.
I've not seen that.
Raya, like she flies a dragon or something, I think.
No, I've not seen that one. Yeah, there's a lot we missed.
Yeah, there's quite a few, but I really should get down to. But at the moment, I feel like we're tight on time.
You have to watch Frozen 2.
Right, okay.
And Mark hasn't seen Frozen 1
Oh my God, it's so good.
Let it go.
But do you know what it is? I love.
Me said, oh my God, watch Raya 2. Right, we are going to have to do some catch up. We have to do some serious catch up on the Disney ones.
I love. Haven't watched Frozen. What?
Oh, Spark!
What are you doing over there, you people?
What were you caught?
Listen. I love Idina Menzel. No. I think her voice is. Never fancied it. To
be fair, Mark, I was going to say Disney things aren't for everybody. We kind of catch them because when we used to go to Florida quite a bit, we'd always catch them for that purpose.
Yeah, I mean, I love the parks and enjoy the parks, and I think you probably if you went maybe and really experienced. But do you know what? I wish I'd gone when I was a kid.
Mark said, "Did you watch Pride?"
No, I haven't.
No, I haven't.
No, I haven't.
Is it good? Oh yeah, Spark said, "Oh, I love her too. Wonderful voice."
Yeah, wonderful voice. And I was very lucky to see her 3 times when she did Wicked in London over 6 months. I think I might have even gone 3 or 4 times. She was with Adam Garcia. So I saw Adam Garcia twice. and I saw Idina Menzel 3 times. And I didn't, at the time that I went to see her, I didn't know she was as big a name as she is. And I also truly believe Wicked, you know, promoted her greatly, because she was a theatre actress. She was married to Taye Diggs. I don't know if you know who Taye Diggs is, but she was married to Taye Diggs. They're not together now. They got a child together, but they're not together now. And her voice is so amazing, and has brought me to tears a few times when I've seen her. And she originally opened the Wicked in New York, and then did a stint here in London. And it was only, I think, after I'd seen the first or second one that I read up on her, because I think I bought the little grimoire, but I also bought the pamphlet. I forget what they call them. What do they call them?
Oh, your program.
Program. So I bought the program, and it had said she had opened the original one in New York, and that she had come here. So I knew I had to try and see it as many times as I could, because you never know when they come here, like, you know, when these stars come from abroad and everything, how long they're going to stay. So yeah,
that's true. Actually, I wanted to see the Producers with Nathan Lang in it, but he was only for a very, very short time, and that's it, and left. So if they do come, you got to put, and it's very difficult to book them. Minnie said, "Look, I would have loved to seen her before."
Yeah, I mean, she also came to London to the Royal Albert Hall, I think it was, but I didn't know, and she did a whole set. But I mean, she's amazing. She's not my favorite West End actress. I mean, theatre actress though. Ruthie Henshall is my favorite theatre actress. She's amazing. Yeah, I love the theatre.
So what would you guys say? Is there any person you've seen that has really, really made you think, oh wow, or is there anyone you would like to see, or is there any production that you guys are wanting to go and see? So theatre, musical theatre, or even cinema,
even the best concert you've ever been to. What's the best concert you've been to?
Oh, no, I don't know if anybody knows, but I'm a bit of a metalhead, and I went to see a band called Stone Temple Pilots. Unfortunately, they're not, I think they're still going actually with a different singer. But I went to see them back in 2006, and I just went on a whim, really. I was looking forward to going, but it was absolutely amazing. With the best concert I had. They were so musically tight. I think what also helps as well, obviously this is all pre-COVID, I was able to get really close to the front of the stage. It was just such a good gig. Mark said Rob's got Quiet Place 2.
I know, I was just reading it
on DVD, and his dad, and you're not into...
No, I'm not
into horrors.
I'm not into horrors whatsoever.
Funny enough, Mark, we were talking about that on Tuesday, Quiet Place 2, because that's come out. We do want to see that, or I do want to see that. But
I do actually want... Quiet Place 1, I do actually want to see, and 2, yeah.
Well, so I think what we'll do is we'll watch...
I don't know about The Conjuring, though. That's not my bag.
Kelly won't like it.
The Conjuring, no.
It was so funny. We went to the cinema years ago to see Woman in Black, the one with Daniel Radcliffe, that version, not the original version that was done many, many, many years ago on ITV. And that freaked Kelly out. Minnie said in 2020, I got Hamilton tickets.
I want to go see Hamilton.
And I had to wait 1 week after my birthday, and it would be the show time and day after my birthday, and we went into lockdown. Oh no! I was like, a week? No, Minnie, you never got to see. Oh, Minnie.
Oh no.
So what are they going to do? Are they going to refund you, or can you actually go back at some point? A week.
That's crazy.
Mark said it's brilliant, Quiet Place. Well, do you know what? I love Quiet Place.
I will watch it. We'll watch it. In fact, we'll try and watch it over this weekend.
Yeah. Actually, we can watch it after this.
Yeah.
We'll order some food in this summer, and then we can watch Quiet Place 1.
Why don't you order some food?
I think as well, Kelly will probably want to nab her Love Island before we watch the
Love Island.
But yeah, she'll want to. Quiet Place 1. I really like that. I thought it was a really good thing.
Yeah, I mean, definitely. Whenever all of this is over and when travel is normal again, I mean, to see West End or on Broadway. I haven't been able to see a show on Broadway as yet, and I've been to New York twice now, and I would love to watch a show on Broadway.
So a Spark said she's watched it once in New York City and then twice when it came round to Singapore, but still want to watch it again. Well, do you know what?
I swear I've seen it about 10 times, and I'm not lying. Literally, I've seen it about 10 times. I try to go every year, and I try to rope new people in with me. I mean, my bestie's come to see it with me. My bestie Evelyn, she's seen it with me a few times. But literally, I think I've seen it about 10 times, if not maybe more.
Minnie said they gave the people who got tickets first dibs over the seats and such when they came back. So yeah, but because it's all documented for who got the tickets, so they will send an email when they come. So hopefully you can get to see it again. We hope you can go see it, because that must be amazing to go and actually see it.
I really, really, really want to go see Hamilton. I've heard such good things. But I also want to see who are the guys that I like the opera. I was trying to think of it when I did the last live. You know, the guys who did the Mikado and Pirates of Penzance.
Oh, Gilbert and Sullivan.
Yes, I want to go see a Gilbert and Sullivan operetta. Oh, I love Gilbert and Sullivan, and I just love the way that they do, you know, the music and
made from school.
You know, and it's just a grand. And I love all the parts, all the harmony parts and stuff. Yeah.
So Minnie said the only concert I've ever seen was 21 Pilots, and it was amazing. My mum got me floor tickets for my first concert, and it was great. Okay.
Do you know what it is about floor tickets? You like floor tickets, don't you?
Yeah, but I'm into heavy metal and rock. So if you go to heavy metal rock, it's a totally floor thing. It's totally different. I went to see Iron Maiden. That was pretty intense on the floor bit. There's a big mosh pit going on.
No, that is not my idea of a good time. Floor seats is not my idea of a good time. I don't mind if the seats are there and you stand up, and you're probably going to stand up for the whole concert anyway. But what I don't want people getting in my space, squashing me up, because everyone's trying to get to the front of the stage and all of that sort of. And I'm singing, oh, that's a madness.
So Sparks has asked, do you ever get hurt in the mosh pit? So I have a couple of times. So I'll tell you, when I was a lot younger, I went to see a band called Body Count, which is Ice-T, who you may or may not know, he's a rapper, he's older now.
Yeah.
He had a heavy metal band called Body Count. So I went to see them in the very late 90s, I'm showing my age. And that was at the Astoria. And I was watching, I looked up, and of course people then jump on the stage and stage dive in. And I was watching the band, and I looked up, and the next thing I see, these big pair of boots came falling. So I went like that, and it hit me on the arm. So yeah, I did get hurt then. But yeah, you do get people, a lot of people avoid the mosh pit. I do now, I'm older, but you get people.
I can't imagine that. I can't imagine that is a good time. I'm sorry, whatever age, I cannot imagine that's a good time. No, it's not.
Spark said, I've been in one mosh pit in my life, and someone knocked the glasses clean off my face and kicked it off or something. Oh my god,
yeah.
That does happen. You do get people go round in a pit. They have this thing called In the Pit, which is I went to see another band called a lot of people. Before I go on, a lot of people can't believe I like heavy metal, but yeah, so they have this pit where people sort of swirl in the middle of this pit. I went to see another band called Machine Head, and people just going around in this big circle. But there's only once or twice I've wanted to get out of it, and that's because it did get a bit hair-raising with people banging and elbowing and stuff like that.
I can't imagine that is a good time. I'm sorry.
Minnie said no. Here they were respectful, and when they came in and got into the group, they just stayed where you were, so you were no pushing, and had an amazing view.
Yeah.
And my mum had a great time. So I'm glad.
All right, that I'm down with. Yes, that 100%.
Spark said, but the surprising thing was that when I bent down to pick it up, everyone started asking if I was okay, because they thought I'd fainted, which was sweet. Oh, that was nice. I don't think you'd get that in like a Metallica concert, but yeah, that was another one I went to. Metallica was quite a bit of a mosh pit there. I've not gone into.
I can't imagine any of these things would be remotely fun, good.
I had a friend. I've got to say this. I had a friend of mine that used to love metal as well. I used to go with him now and again. And he once said to me, "With these other concerts, what do people do? You just stand there watching." Because the metal experience is that you just really get into that.
You know what? You know, in a normal concert, you like sing along, and the atmosphere is good. You're filled with joy. You're not fearing for your life.
Yeah,
or fear of getting punched in the face.
There is one thing in a metal concert. I've never seen it, and it's quite rare, but they call it the Wall of Death.
Oh God, the Wall of Sound, isn't it?
No, Wall of Death.
Oh, is it?
So the Wall of Death, what it is, you've got the group, and then people then part like this. If you ever want to do it, if you look on YouTube and type in Wall of Death, you'll see it happen. And then what they do is they run at each other. But you'll see, there was one I was watching.
Sounds amazing.
There's one person was in the middle, go, "What's going on?" And then suddenly they run into and clash into each other. But yeah, I've never been to a concert where that's happened. But yeah, that is a metal thing to do that as well.
Yeah, sign me up.
Yeah,
let's get tickets.
I'll get Kenny to come with me. The funny one was, though, I've got to say, the difference is, those are the ones like concerts I would normally go to because that's my taste in music.
Yeah.
But Kelly dragged me to a Boys to Men concert once in Las Vegas.
In Vegas.
Oh,
Vegas, baby.
God, that was so boring. I remember, I thought, oh God, I hated these songs in the 90s. Mark said, "I'll have a ticket."
Yeah.
So what for, Mark? Boys to Men or a heavy metal one?
He's not going to like heavy metal. Don't be a fool.
Mark, you can come with me to Iron Maiden.
He's got good taste in music, I'm sure.
You come with me to Iron Maiden anytime you like. Yeah, Minnie and Sparks come as well. That'd be quite a good little gathering. Although I can't.
I don't think Minnie would enjoy it. I don't think Minnie would enjoy any type of heavy metal either.
Minnie, had you heard of Boys to Men? I think that might be a bit out of your Boys to Men.
Boys to Men, yeah.
I was joking, Mark. I didn't think you were.
But you know, I would love to have seen Britney Spears in Vegas. And the 2 times that we were there were the 2 times that she came here to UK.
So funny.
I'm so upset.
So Britney had a long show in Las Vegas. So we went to Vegas. We didn't actually plan to go and see anybody per se.
Yeah.
We just tend to turn up and just see who's available at the time.
Yeah.
And it just so happened the week we went was the week she went to the UK. Free Britney, Mark said. Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
But then, of course, it just so happened when we went back, and then she came back to Vegas.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was the Boys to Men was quite. That was ages ago. They were at the what hotel was it?
Oh God, was it? It was up by near where the TI is.
Yeah, I can't remember.
It was one of those hotels.
Was it the Mirage?
Yeah, it might have been Mirage.
Yeah, I think it's the Mirage.
Yeah,
I think it's the Mirage who went there. Yeah, not my thing.
Like Sparks is saying, she can't believe what's happened to her. It's horrific. It really is.
Yeah.
I heard a little bit of they did something in the call. It not a podcast, but you're listening to what she's saying. So it's not there's no recording in the courts, because I don't know if you can record in the courts unless you've got a special license. But so you just hear her voice and how she's talking and sort of saying what's been happening and what's going on, and she's been kept silent, and how in a couple of years ago she didn't say nothing because basically in a roundabout way I think she was saying that things that were being done were very unfair at the last trial, so that's why she didn't bother saying anything. But I think in this one she's really going to fight. But I think Madonna is going to get involved, I think.
Well, quite a few actually pop stars are really backing Britney. Quite a few as well. I forget who else was it as well. There's quite a few that have said they would support her.
Bless her.
Well, Minnie said, "I like Pearl Jam, Kiss, Guns N' Roses." Oh yes, right on my street.
Metallica.
You like Metallica?
No, Minnie. No, Minnie.
Minnie,
no.
you were always up there in my estimation, but I don't think you can get any higher now.
No.
Do you know, you like Pearl Jam? I love Pearl Jam.
Guns N' Roses I can get on board with.
Kiss, you like Kiss?
Queen I can get on board with. I don't know about the others.
Do you know what? I've got to say, Kiss are tacky, but it's one thing I really, really enjoy. Pearl Jam 10 was one of my favourite albums as well. Guns N' Roses, I've got to say, even though through the years they've had their split ups, that's one thing. But you also love musicals too.
Yeah, I love musicals.
got quite a wide taste. Mark was saying, yeah, sorry, Brittany doesn't want
she
to
doesn't
work.
want to work. Yeah.
The father gets paid. Madonna and
Yeah.
Boy George have done a record for her. Oh, really? Boy George as well.
I'm a strange music person. No, you're broad. Your tastes are very broad.
That's really impressive, Minnie, actually, to have such a wide variety of taste. I'm really bad. I just like rock and metal, and that's it. I don't listen to anything else out. So
no, mine is very broad, bar metal. But other than that, I like things like power ballads or rock music, or I like God, I used to love Doris Day and George Formby and Danny Kaye and all of those sorts of type of music and from films and things like that. I love musicals, as you know.
Where do you get your taste, Minnie, from? Funny enough, I was watching another YouTube thing where they've got things called Kids React to. Their kids react to metal, and it's so funny. Then they're listening and they'll go, "Oh my god, my dad listens to this all the time." So it's like their parents would listen to it. Things like Guns N' Roses and Queen. Mark said, "Mine's house or classic chill music. That's your preference." So were you a bit of a clubber in the day, or are you still a bit of a clubber?
I'm not a lover of house per se, but I do like dance.
So Minnie said, my friends laugh at my music list because I have rock and musicals. So they're like, "What's on the music menu today?"
Well, to be fair, on my thing, that's exactly what I have. And I'll go into work, and one of the my previous place, and one of the guys would say to me, "Oh, what are you listening to?" And I go, "Oh, various." He goes, "Yeah, but who are you listening to right now?" "Oh, Britney Spears." Really?
Do you know what? I knew it. Minnie said I get my music rock taste from my dad and music taste from myself. Yeah. I thought so. There was an influence there. But
I'd be for all the way.
Go on, Mark. Mark, were you in your youth into drum and bass? And did you like 90s dance classics?
I liked some drum and bass. I wasn't a lover of jungle and things like that. But I was more into things like
Go on.
Fantasy, sweet fantasy.
Well, I was going to say, actually, that's what I was going to go on. There is a restaurant in Covent Garden that actually plays 90s classics. I do want to go there just a little because it'll just take me back to my youth. You remember all the old good? Do you remember Urban Cookie Collective? I got the key. I got the secret. So all these classic ones as well. That's it. So all those sort of 90s classics that you would get.
I'm very much disco. I absolutely love disco.
Oh really? What, Bee Gees?
Yeah, Bee Gees and DISCO.
Minnie says, I love them, so I couldn't care less. And also, yes, bass. I play the bass guitar. Oh
wow.
My ears still ring sometimes from my hearing. It's really going to hate me when I get older. Oh, do you know what? I'm just the same. Listen, if you go to a metal concert, your ears.
Yeah.
Mark said, love 80s and 90s dance.
You can't stand ABBA? You're mad. I love ABBA. You're mad.
Oh, I know what you mean, though. In the pub when I was younger, the pub always used to play ABBA songs all night. Minnie said, but it's a small ring for a second. Doesn't happen that much. It's been like 6 months since they did it. Or 70s, Mark was like. Minnie, I know what you mean. I used to get that from when I used to go to concerts. My ears would ring for 3 days afterwards, and then it just always goes back to normal. I can't do it anymore now. I have to wear earplugs, so at least it blocks out some of the sounds. It doesn't ring. But yeah, go careful with that because you don't want that to happen to you later in life. Mark said, or 70s.
Yeah.
So do you like Motown? Would Motown be your thing?
I like Angel. No, was it?
There's loads of Motown.
Must be missing heaven. Must be missing an angel.
Oh, Minnie said my mum loved ABBA.
I love
to get their
ABBA.
So I could play it randomly as a joke. So if you like ABBA, what was the Australian song which the soundtrack is on? Muriel's Wedding.
Oh yeah,
They are Muriel's Wedding.
Muriel's Wedding, yeah.
So you might like that, Minnie. The whole soundtrack, and also Mamma Mia as well. The whole thing.
Mamma Mia.
Both of them are with the Abbott is the entire soundtrack.
Yeah, I don't know. ABBA did so many good ones. I can't tell you which one is my
This
favorite.
is poor Mark. This is going to annoy both Marks actually.
I liked
Mark said, grew up with Motown, not my favourite. Love Muriel's Wedding though. Yeah. I thought, do you know what? When I first watched Muriel's Wedding, I did think it was a really good. I didn't think I would enjoy it, but it's actually a good film.
Yeah, it's quite funny.
I love Australian films. There's like quite a few. One of my favourites is one called The Castle. I think I told you about that before, which is Eric Bana's first film.
Oh right.
He's got a small role in that one as well. But it's about a Australian family that live out in the outback, and the government want to buy them all out so they can put an airport there. And they're trying to. It's a comedy, and they try and take on the government. It's really funny. It's one of my favourite films. Maybe not your thing, but
no.
One of my favourites.
I don't think there's lots of, if any, Australian films I actually like. I mean,
Muriel's Wedding is funny.
Yeah, but I said I don't think there's much that I actually like. Isn't the dance floor one Australian as well?
They're Strictly Ballroom.
Yeah, that's an Australian.
Priscilla, Queen of the Desert. That was another one that was quite good.
I don't think I've seen that one.
That's with oh god, who's in that now? I think that's with Terence Stamp and Wesley Snipes and Guy Pearce. Minnie said I still have to watch both Mamma Mia. And I've only seen snippets of it, so I'll ask my mum if she wants to watch them with me.
Yeah, I'm sure she will.
Toni Collette, that's it. Yes, she's a very good actress.
Yeah, she's very good.
She was in Sixth Sense as well, wasn't she, Toni Collette?
She was very good though in Muriel's Wedding.
My poor dad had to go to the cinema and watch Mamma Mia. He just said that because Dad doesn't like.
I think secretly your dad does, because you said to him, "Oh yeah, your mum and I could go to a musical," and he's like, "Well, no."
Oh no, he likes it. He likes musical. About a Boy, I've not seen that actually.
I've seen About a Boy, yeah. And what was the other one that she was in? Did you say Sixth Sense?
Yeah, Sixth Sense.
She was in Sixth Sense. Yeah.
Oh, there's another one as well. I don't know if you guys have seen it. Little Miss Sunshine. She's in it.
Yeah.
That's with what's his name? Cottrell in it as well. Yeah, Hugh Grant's About a Boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Steve Cottrell. He's in it. In Little Miss, and Paul Dano as well is in it. I really, really, really like that one. You know, I've forgotten the actor's name. You know, in Friends, you were watching the episode where Ross dates the professor.
Oh yeah, the girl.
And then the girl, and then obviously the other professor still declares his love for her.
Oh yeah,
he's in it.
Oh, I forget his name now.
Yeah, he's in it. But Little Miss Sunshine's great. So basically, I don't know if anyone's seen it as well. Their daughter wants to go to a beauty pageant in California, so they take a van right across the country to drive her to this beauty pageant. And it's just a really sort of bittersweet, very funny story. Really good performances in it. But she's in it. She plays the mum in it, Toni Collette. But that's one I would recommend, Little Miss Sunshine, if you do get a chance to watch it. It's a nice little story.
I'm just trying to think, like, with whether I like bittersweet movies. I like it when there's a happy ending. I don't want it to be.
Oh, bitter. But this is just funny. It really is a funny story. It's you see all the tragedies, well, not tragedies, but all the things aren't going well for the family as well. But they kind of bond on this road trip as they go to California. I
like the one, but it brought me to tears, where it's the one with what's his name, one of the Owen brothers. And it was one of the Owen brothers, and I think it's got Julia Roberts in it. I think Julia Roberts plays the mother, and Owen Wilson. Is it Owen Wilson? One of the Wilson brothers, yeah. Plays the father, and it's about a boy who wears a helmet into the classroom because his face is disfigured, and he feels very self-conscious. And he has a friend. He makes a best friend.
Minnie says he called Wonder.
Yes.
Oh, Spark said, "Oh my God, I love Little Miss Sunshine." Yes, Do you know what? My favourite character in it, sorry, I was going to say just because Sparks had mentioned it, is the granddad. I love the granddad. Yeah, I thought he was just brilliant in it. Go on.
No. But yeah, and it was a really nice film, but again, it made me cry. I cry all these things, and I think, oh, I don't want to watch another movie where I cry.
Yeah, I think it was the granddad, the uncle. Oh, the uncle, you love the uncle. That was Steve Carell, I think. Yeah, we had with the beard and the
Steve Carell.
Yeah, you know, from The Office.
The Office.
Yeah, he's in
okay.
it. Yeah, he plays the uncle as well. He's just gone for so basically, they're going through things aren't going
well. Let's not.
Yeah, so
because people.
So basically, things aren't going well for the family as they drive across. That's what I said. So
yeah. She said that already.
Yeah.
But
Steve Carell, sorry, Steve Carell, not Kim Carell.
Oh, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking, I'm sure, because I can only think of Kim Cattrall.
Do you know what? So there's a musician called Steve Cattrall. Sorry, he's Steve Carell. You're right. Yeah. Sorry, Sparks. You're right.
But yeah, I prefer the comedies, and the sci-fi, rather than the ones that are, sort of sad or sad in between. I don't like the ones that made me cry. Oh my god, the movie is so cute. Yeah, he has a facial difference. That's right. Okay, so facial difference is the new term. And I want to read the book. Oh, okay, and I think it came out with a second book. Oh, right.
Oh, Mark.
I'd love to read them.
Now, Mark said, have you seen All Film Stars Die in Liverpool? Is that the one with Tom Holland and Annette Bening? I know if that's the one I'm thinking about. Now, Annette Bening is a brilliant...
I haven't even heard of it.
Annette Bening is a brilliant actress, if it's the one I'm thinking about as well. She was in American Beauty. She played the mum in American
Oh, yeah, I know. I've seen her in something else. Can't remember.
Love that film. American Beauty. When I first saw it in the cinema, again, showing my age, I actually had to go out and immediately watch it again. I like that's one of the very few films that made me want to go and watch it immediately again. Really like that film. Am I right, Mark? Is that the one? I think it's the one with Annette Bening and I think it's Tom Holland. And it's about an American movie star that then comes back, it's based on a true story. Goes back to Liverpool to do a last few performances. Jamie Bell, that's it, not Tom Holland. Jamie Bell, that's it.
I like Jamie Bell. You know, he's come on quite a bit.
Yeah.
Jamie Bell. He's done so many. I feel like he hasn't reached his peak, really. I mean, he didn't peak at what you call it. What was the ballet one that he did?
That
was the one.
Billy Elliot.
Billy Elliot. That was the one that put him on the map. And I feel like he still needs to, now that he's in an adult, because that was when he was a child. But he's been in so many films. And I feel like he's quite an underrated actor, but he's so good. Yeah,
Mark said he's brilliant. He's shot up. He was actually in. I always get them mixed up, Tom Holland and Jamie Bell. He was in a film called 10 Days about the SES raid on the Iranian embassy. He was really good in that. Or 5 Days, I think it was called. But yeah, that was a good movie.
Yeah, I really like him. I really rate him as an actor. He never plays the star. He's always playing a supporting role.
So what are people's favourite comedy films? You were just talking about comedy films to lift the mood. What are your favourite comedy movies? Is there something that makes you laugh or something you always go back to? Now, we were talking about Goonies. Would you classify Goonies as a comedy movie, or is it just a fun adventure movie?
I class it as both, I suppose. But it's very, very difficult to make me laugh. For a film to make me laugh out loud that I just think is hilarious. Now, the last film to do that, which I've mentioned before, is Role Models.
Oh, yeah, I love Role Models.
Role Models made me laugh out loud. It was just so funny. But prior to that, Weird Science, I can't even think of another film in between that made me laugh out loud.
Minnie said, I would call The Goonies as a fun adventure movie with
Yeah.
comedy relief. Do you know, that's probably a good description, actually. There's so many, like, even you'd say with Back to the Future's got funny bits in it and things like that. But in terms of comedy, the reason why I asked is I wanted to see people's sense of humour. Would you go for something slapstick, like...
Mr. Bean?
Yeah, well, I suppose it is slapstick. Yeah, you're right, it is slapstick. Or would you go for something more sort of with the jokes, one-liners, like Naked Gun? Or would you go for something a bit more crass, like role models?
Do you know what it is? I think for me, I like to see something that I can relate to in real life that makes me laugh. And you just think, oh my God, that is so true. Or they've put a little twist on it that just makes me laugh out loud.
Oh, Mark said White Chick. I've not seen White Chick.
See, I didn't think that was so funny.
I did want to see White. I did want to. Friends at work had said to me, "You've got to watch White Chicks. It's really funny," and I haven't got round to seeing it.
No, I don't think it's that funny.
But they're the ones that did also, didn't they? They're the ones that
the
did
Wayans brothers.
Yeah, Wayans, but they did the Scary Movies and the,
that's right. Yeah. My Wife and Kids.
I didn't find the Scary Movie ones funny.
There was only one scene I found in one of the Scary Movies funny. And that's when they're all around the dinner table.
Oh yeah. I know with the butler as well.
Yeah.
But I was gonna say the one I love the Naked Gun one. Did people find? Oh, Mark said Bridesmaids and Melissa McCarthy.
I
haven't seen Bridesmaids.
I feel Melissa McCarthy is. I really rate her as an actress, and I really enjoy her work. However, there isn't any of the movies. I didn't really like Bridesmaids that much either. 'Cause I didn't like. That's the actress that plays the main one in Ghostbusters.
Well, no, all of them went to Ghostbusters, didn't they? I've not seen Bridesmaids. I did not like Ghostbusters the remake.
No, but who's the main blonde one?
I can't.
The main blonde lady. I don't really like her. I don't think that she's funny. But I do like Melissa McCarthy. I think.
Sorry,
I love her. Yeah.
I was gonna say, are people into things like Jim Carrey movies? Do they find those funny, or is that not your thing?
Oh, actually, yeah. There's only one Jim Carrey movie that makes me laugh, and that's Liar Liar. He's hilarious in that.
Christina Wig is her name.
Ah, okay.
Oh, Liar Liar. I love Liar Liar.
Yeah, that makes me laugh.
But I did like, I don't know why, I did really like Me, Myself and Irene. That had me in stitches when he played Hank.
No.
See, now that's interesting. So Spark said, I like Jim Carrey more serious movies, like Eternal Sunshine. Yeah, Eternal Sunshine.
What's the one
of the Spotless Mind?
What's the one where he does the numbers?
Oh yeah, I've seen that and I forgot what it was called.
Yeah, I quite liked that one. The one where he does the numbers. I liked that one.
Yes, I like Yes Man, although that's sort of semi comedy.
Yeah, I really liked Yes Man. Again, that was another one of his that made me really laugh.
Yeah.
So Yes Man and Liar Liar, they both made me laugh. Again, but like I said, it's very difficult to make me laugh. Actually, it's difficult because I don't find a lot of things really funny.
Have you guys ever watched 21 Jump Street and the sequel?
Yes.
And we both thought it was funny. That was actually funny.
Yeah, again, it was, for me, there was only snippets in it that were actually funny. But it didn't make me laugh like belly. Like when I say laugh, I mean belly laugh that like is so funny, like crying funny. But yeah, Yes Man, Liar Liar, Role Models, Weird Science.
Oh, good. Minnie's done a list. Actually, we can go through Minnie's list.
Okay.
Right. So Minnie said first one was Step Brothers. Oh, I did. Now I like Step Brothers.
Yeah, again, that did make me laugh. Step Brothers.
I just love the fact when they he made him eat the dog.
But not everything on it made. Again, it was only certain scenes that made me laugh.
I love the bit where as well when he was playing the drum kit.
Why are you all sweaty?
Yeah, that's right. Grown Ups. I did like Grown Ups. I thought that was quite good.
It was okay. Yeah.
Really? No,
it was good. Watchable, but not
Yeah.
make me laugh.
Liar, liar, we've just said we did like that. The Truman Show.
Yeah, I didn't.
I like that. I did like the Truman Show.
I thought for me it was quite boring.
Vacation. I've not seen that one.
No, I've not seen Vacation.
American Pie.
Yeah, I enjoy all the American Pies, but again, they don't make me laugh out loud. But I do like watching them.
The first one for me was the best one. The Hangover. Yes. Now I did like The Hangover.
Liked it, but didn't make me laugh
no.
out. I could watch it, but just didn't make me laugh.
The Asian actor's name, I thought he was brilliant.
Oh,
He
Ken
he's
something. Yeah, he's on
the Masked
Singer. Yeah.
Now he really made it. I thought he made, and it was apparently, you know that scene when they open the boot and
he jumps out.
and
Yeah.
he's naked. It was his decision to go naked.
Yeah, it was his idea.
I find those funny, but it's pretty hard to make you laugh. Yeah, so Minnie, you're the same. It's difficult to make you laugh and find you funny.
Yeah, like I can watch it and appreciate the not the funniness of it, but the humor of it, but it doesn't make me laugh. It's very difficult.
Said, have you watched Mad Men?
No.
We haven't seen Mad Men, actually. I've seen it advertised quite a few, but I haven't watched it. Is it good? Would you recommend it? Is it? And it's quite sort of dark, funny as well. Also find the others, but yeah, Minnie was saying.
Yeah, I think out of your list, Step Brothers, but only certain parts of that made me laugh. Liar, Liar, I thought was hilarious. Do you know what I've got? So basically, years ago when Woolworths was around, we went to into Woolworths, and we decided to buy a video. And the video that my mum and stepdad were purchased was Liar, Liar, and we were so excited. We got it. Anyway, so we opened the car door, we got in the car, we parked in an underground car park. When we got home, we go, yeah, let's watch the video. Don't think my mum left it in the car park.
Oh, no.
She left it in the car park, so we never got to watch Lion. And I was just like, oh my God.
That sounds about right.
Yeah.
Spark said, I highly recommend Mad Men. It's really good. I was so sad when they pulled it off of Netflix.
Do you know what? I love, it's like a dark comedy, Prodigal Son. And so they've done 2 seasons and they've cancelled the 3rd one. Now they put it out for, another network to buy, but I don't think another network's picked it up. And I just can't believe it was cancelled. I cannot believe they cancelled Prodigal. It's such a good show.
Hey, loves the
so
Prodigal
good.
Son.
Do you know what? Because Martin Sheen in it is so good. He's excellent.
He is a really good actor.
On top of his game in that show. So I can't understand why it was cancelled. It was just madness.
And Big Lebowski is my favourite comedy.
Oh, no.
I know it's not everybody's thing, but I love that film.
Again, there's only one scene in it. Maybe 2 scenes.
There's loads of scenes in it.
There's only 2 scenes in it that make me belly laugh. 2.
Yeah, well, the actual fact they're doing a Sexy Beast is coming back on TV. I know, so that's a really fun. It's a very dark comedy.
It's not even a comedy.
Well, it's got a lot of funny lines in it.
No.
But I love that film as well. What was I going to say? So Mad Men, we'll have to give that a go if you recommend it, Sparks, because I think that's one thing we'll have to have a look at as well. There are some funny series as well. But yeah, with movie wise, it's one of those things, and I think everyone's sort of saying it as well. It's very difficult to make you laugh all the way through. I've never had a film as well that's made me laugh from start to finish.
Yeah, I've never had a film that makes me laugh. Maybe Weird Science did when I was younger.
Oh, Weird Science was great.
Because I think you're easily more pleased when you're younger. So when I watched Weird Science, God, I would have been about 14,
Weird
15.
Science.
And in our household, we had this real bad habit of we'll turn over, see a film. Oh my God, this is hilarious. Set it on record. Well, you've missed half the film. So Weird Science, I only ever watched it from when they actually go into when it goes through into the computer screen. That's it.
Oh,
Prior to that, I'd never seen the beginning of it, but obviously I have now. But yeah.
Mark, sorry, I was waiting for Kelly to finish. Mannequin.
Yes, but didn't make me belly laugh. Love Mannequin.
Look into your eyes, I see.
Love Mannequin. And I'm just trying to think, did it make me belly laugh when I was younger? No, I don't think it did.
What was the name of the guy that worked in the store?
I don't know his name, but it's Andrew McCarthy in real life.
No, not him. The
Oh, David Spader.
no, the designer. He had the glass. I've forgotten his name. He was the best character in it. Minnie said, but things I like is adventure, horror, fantasy, and things like that. I like to get. Don't get me wrong, I love comedies, but now it's hard to get me laughing all the way, which is sad. But oh well. Do you know what? Actual facts. When you say that, Minnie, is what it's nice to have a film with little bits of comedy in it because it cheers you up as you go. Mark was talking about cheesy 80s. Yeah, 80s thing. And funny enough, that's just what Minnie's alluding to there as well. So like I said, with the Goonies, you've got the funny bits in it, but it's got the adventure in it as well. So it's not just one thing.
Yeah, Goonies for me is like Home Alone for my nephews.
Yeah.
So my nephews love. Well, one nephew loves Home Alone. Actually, the other one as well. And they find it hilarious. And for me, back in the day, that would have been Goonies.
Yeah.
Goonies would have been my version of, what they find hilarious in Home Alone. But yeah, I do like adventure. I like thriller. I like fantasy. I'm more along those sort of lines. Now it's fun with comic relief. Yeah. But I'm just trying to think, like, what have I seen lately? Film-wise, I can't even remember the last film I watched.
We haven't watched one for ages. I've got to be honest as well. I think it's just purely because, we've not been to the cinema in years, just because of the pandemic. But also as well, like I said, just getting around to the TV because you've got your little bits and bobs you watch. It's difficult to set aside 2 hours to watch a film.
And Mark's right, because I'm always watching a little. You know what? I watch a lot of YouTube. Mark will tell you. I really watch a lot of YouTube. And I have my favorites who I watch, and their things are like half an hour or 20 minutes, and I take time and I'll watch YouTube. Mark will game while I'm watching the people who I like to follow as well.
Oh, that's a really good. Sorry, I'm going to show you that. Minnie said, "Oh, I love Home Alone. I watch both movies every Christmas."
Yeah.
I was gonna say, do you guys do that? Do you have a movie you like to watch at Christmas time just to get you in the nostalgic mood? And I know what you mean with that as well. Yes, and I always watch The Nightmare Before Christmas to get me in that.
Yeah.
What do you watch?
A Christmas Carol. Albert Finney's musical Christmas Carol.
Love Actually. You are. That's a real popular Christmas one as well, Love Actually.
Yeah, it's not my type of film. I don't mind it. My Christmas movie ritual is Christmas with the Cranks. Oh, really?
Really? I've
not watched that.
Sparks. I'm surprised, actually.
No, I love.
I've not seen that in ages. Christmas with the Cranks.
I don't think I've ever seen it.
Yeah, it's a long time ago. See that.
I watch a Christmas Carol with Albert Finney, and at Easter and at Christmas, I love to watch Jesus Christ Superstar.
Oh, so there you are. Bits for the year. I'm just trying to think as well. I don't really have a summer movie I like to watch. I suppose it would be Goonies.
I don't really have a summer.
Might put Holiday. Is that a film?
Yeah, Holiday.
It's
with what's her name? It's with oh God, Jude, the Jude guy who's playing the young Jude Law.
Jude Law.
And what's her name? The one who the girl from Sense and Sensibility. And Arnold Schwarzenegger told her to lose weight because he didn't want to do a movie with her.
You mean
she got married to a director and then got divorced from the director once she lost all the weight. She was never very big.
Linda Hamilton?
No, Kate Winslet. Kate Winslet. Kate Winslet.
Mark's like our brain. Kate
Winslet and the model, the Charlie's Angel blonde model.
So
Cameron Diaz. There you go. Yeah, that's the
Mark,
holiday.
you're a genius.
And Jack Black's in it as well.
Mini Hippie says, I watched Nightmare Before Christmas during October and December. I love Halloween time and horror movies during the October Nightmare in December. That's what I do. Do you know what? Actual fact, round about Halloween, I always watch The Crow. That's one of my favourite movies as well. I love watching that. But yeah, Nightmare Before Christmas is fantastic. What's this? A kiss? Minnie said same, the start of the summer from the transition to spring and summer. I watched The Goonies. You're like me, yeah. I don't know what it is. When I was a kid, every summer holidays I'd watch The Goonies.
Oh, really?
Yeah, all the time. So it always reminds me of summer.
I feel like I'm Lucinda from Love Island. Really? Really?
Mark said, I watched all the Christmas comedy specials on the build up to Christmas.
Do you know what? The one I love is the Only Fools and Horses, the 3 Christmas episodes. I think they're hilarious. That makes me belly laugh. Those 3 episodes really make me belly laugh. Like when Trigger, when they're in the cafe and Trig's getting an award for, is it Trigger? He's getting an award for
the broom.
The broom. Oh, I think that's hilarious.
So for our non-UK based ones, Only Fools and Horses is a British comedy series.
Yeah.
What was I going to say? Yes. Yeah, so is there any sort of TV series you guys like to watch around Christmas? Try and entertain you.
Do you know what? I've been tired all day, even during class. My eyes were closing in class. I couldn't help it. I was just like trying to shake myself awake.
Royal Family. Yeah, I used to love the Royal Family. I thought it was a brilliant series.
Yeah, it was all right. You know what? I didn't religiously watch it, so that's probably why I maybe don't find it as funny. And I think it's a bit like Gavin and Stacey. And I think you have to watch it from the beginning, and I never did.
Oh,
either of those.
Jim Royal was brilliant. Minnie said, I have a Harry Potter marathon on September the 1st and Star Wars marathon on May the 4th.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow. What's the significance with May? I don't know for September the 1st. You're a Harry Potter fan.
Isn't that the beginning of the school term, September the 1st?
Oh, is it? Is that why? Mark said Xmas specials are so well wrote. Yeah, they are well written. They are well written.
Yeah.
The Gavin and Stacey one was quite good.
I mean, out of the 2 of them, out of the Royal Family and Vic, I think it's Gavin and Stacey that I actually want to commit to watching. But I'll have to have a think about that. Yeah.
I'm just intrigued with Minnie watching Harry Potter on the 1st of September. We'll have to do that.
Well, watch all the Harry Potters on the 1st of September.
Yeah, we'll have to do that as well.
I'm sure it's because it's the start of, because when he starts, that's the summer term. That's the summer term. That's the term that he starts, right?
Minnie said, yes, September the 1st is back to Hogwarts. Yes. Would you watch a Back to the Future marathon on the 13th of, I think it's the 13th of October, was it the 15th of October? Which is Back to the Future Day.
Yeah, there is a Back to the Future Day.
Yeah,
I can't remember which day it is.
It's the 13th or the 15th, I think. Or it could be the 25th. I'll have to figure it out.
Yeah,
it's when he goes back to...
1955.
Oh, I didn't bring my tablet.
You got a tablet there?
No, it's not.
Oh, that's the other one.
Minnie said, May the 4th be with you. Yeah, that's like the same kind of thing. National Star Wars Day. That's right. I was frantically trying to do all the cookbooks from Star Wars before May the 4th, just in time.
What?
No! You don't like Back to the Future.
So good.
Oh, Mark.
Oh no! Come on, Mark.
Mark.
I love 1 and 2. I'm not so fond of 3.
You're upset Minnie now.
Take or leave 3.
Yeah, Minnie said, I should do that for Back to the Future.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Yeah,
we'll have to do, actually, in fact, we must do a little special, actually, when we do our live, if we can get one done for that. Spark said, there's a video on YouTube where they've edited all 8 Harry Potter movies into one frame. You can watch it at the same time. So, what, they all come at the same time? My God.
That's crazy. Oh,
it's a no. Back to the Future. Oh, not at all. Absolutely not. What is it? You just don't like the concept? You don't like the movie?
Mark. I love Back to the Future, to be honest. But I think I'm just trying to think of what my favourite movie is now.
When I was a kid, I always thought as well, if my first car, I want to be a DeLorean. Just because of that thing.
Well, Patrick Swayze's first car was a DeLorean.
Yeah, was it?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah, his first car was a DeLorean.
It'd be an absolute nightmare to maintain because you can't get the parts for it. Minnie said, I watched it. Oh, you have seen it. What was it like? Oh, you just don't like the movie. Fair enough.
Fair enough.
Fair enough. So, Minnie, what was it like? Was it and Sparks? What was it like? It must have been really difficult to watch all of them in one frame.
Yeah.
That must be really hard. Are you doing this?
Yeah, because that's like some crazy.
Did you ever watch Mask with the?
Yes, I did.
I did watch that.
I love it's James Elliott, isn't it? Is it?
No, Sam Elliott.
Sam Elliott. I love. Do you know what? Sam Elliott looks the same. No matter what age you catch him, he looks the same.
And Eric Stoltz played.
Yeah. Again, very, very sad. Made me cry.
Apparently, she was an absolute nightmare. The director and her just didn't get on at all, and there were arguments every day. Mimi said, "There's a meme I saw where someone had edited. It was like, Doctor, you have 2.5 hours to live. Me watches all Harry Potter films at once," and all the bottom had it on the video. Minnie said, all Harry Potter films playing at once.
That crazy.
Was a nightmare. It was fun. You can tune into whatever movie you wanted during whatever point. Yeah, it was fun. That must be really, really hard to keep concentrating on for. TVs used to do that. Used to be able to get picture-in-picture, which you can't seem to get on TVs now. I don't think there's much call for it.
Sky used to do, basically, if you wanted to see all the channels on Sky, they used to do it a little box. So you had all these boxes, all these little frames with what was playing on the channel at that time, and then you could just choose which channel it was that you want to watch. And I really missed that feature. I never ever got that feature.
Well, as you know from Back to the Future 2, they predicted that as well. When Marty breaks back into his own house, he sees him as an older man with his kids, and his son comes in and goes, I want to watch channel 32, 19, 27, and it all comes up on the screen.
Yeah, but that's choosing channels. This was actually a TV guide. I'm just saying. Just joking.
Mark said he's waiting for smell-o-vision. Mark also said, yeah, Cher is terrible to work with. I've heard that as well.
Worse than Madonna. Yeah, I've heard Madonna's terrible to work with.
Yeah, the director said that she was just an absolute nightmare to work with. Just argue with him all the time.
Oh, no.
Smell-o-vision would be great.
Yeah.
Shaheenaz loves to cook. How are you? How are you? Good?
Hope you're well.
Minnie, talking about Star Wars, I have 3 students who are siblings, and their parents' names are Sky, Luke, and Leia.
Oh, wow. No, that is classic.
I watched your videos, actually, on your cooking. Very, very good. Very good.
Cher's dietary needs are insane. Oh, my God.
Oh, God.
Good. How are you? We're good, thank you.
Yes, thank you for joining us. Sparks said, yeah, Minnie talking about I have 3. Oh, that's what Sparks has said. Minnie said Cher's dietary insane. In what way? They did say that with Woody Harrelson because he's vegan, but he has his own personal chef.
Yeah, but Woody Harrelson's not all there.
No.
He's crazy.
Yes, no, I have been looking. I have been looking at your videos.
Oh, I did.
Yeah. Do you remember? I was saying that after our live, and you showed us as well. I was going through some of your ones, so I was just having a look at some of your recipes.
See which ones he might attempt.
So I was trying to, but you've got all the recipes there. The only thing I haven't got the measurements I had in there, so I might have a go. Excuse me, but your the coconut one looked really, really good. The coconut dal. Now Mark likes Star Wars. We subscribed to your channel, by the way.
Yeah.
So we have joined in. So we'll leave some comments for you. But we subscribed to your channel. So which did you guys prefer for the Star Wars?
Actually, I don't know if I have. I'll have to double check on that.
I thought you did.
I thought I did, but I don't know. I'd have to double check.
I hope you did.
Yeah, I think I did.
Yeah,
I'll check. But if I haven't, I will do it.
We thought we did, but if we haven't, we'll do that and we'll leave a comment for you.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was checking out some of your other videos. Very good. You cook with such ease. It's like I said, when you're cooking, I've noticed that as well. You just chuck it in and you stir, and you got your oil, and then you stir. I was thinking, how do you know So for your coconut dal, how do you know how long to leave the bay leaf? Because you had the bay leaves in, you had the spices in. How do you know how long to leave them in there? That was what I was getting worried that I'd actually leave them in too long.
Yeah.
Well, and let them burn, because you don't want to burn a bay leaf.
No, you don't want to burn bay leaves.
But yes, we like your video. So go back to the Star Wars one. Did you guys prefer the originals 4, 5, and 6, 1, 2, and 3, or did you like the new ones, which were 6, 7, and 8?
I don't think you can beat 4, 5, and 6.
No, you can't beat 4, 5, 6.
Yeah.
I didn't like 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah.
New Hope,
The
Attack of the
prequels.
Clones, and what was the third one called? Whatever the third one was called, I didn't like that one. 5 minutes to cook. Thank you. I shall look at that. That was what I was worried about. I'd let them all burn. Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know. I love, like I said, you cannot beat 4, 5, and 6.
Yeah, I think so.
You like brown. Okay. So you brown them off just to do it as well. Yeah, that's the bit I was a bit. And how hot do you have it? Do you have it really, really hot, or do you have it quite low? Because that was the other bit I was looking at as well. How it can do that as well. I love the fact you're so prepared. You've got everything chopped up, ready to go, and just throw it in.
Just throw it in. Yeah.
I'm chopping as you go, which is the worst thing you can actually do. But yeah, I love all the coconut bits you had there. Spark said, it's all right, you should probably go to sleep. It's almost 3 a.m. Oh my God, Spark. Oh, it's really nice to catch up as well. Like I said.
Thank you for joining us. Do you know what I mean? And yeah, I'm so glad to have you and so pleased. Thank you. Because I know it's tough as well, staying up till early hours in the morning. So thank you.
Yeah, thank you as well. Yes. Stay safe, and well, hope to see you soon.
Yeah.
Minnie said, so I love 4, 5, and 6. I love 7, 8, and 9 because I got the chance to see them in the theatre. But no, I love 4, 5, and 6. What did you think of 1, 2, and 3? Because I didn't like 1, 2. Well, I said they were okay. I couldn't stand Jar Jar Binks, the character. I'm sorry. I'm going to throw it out there. Don't at me. I just found him really annoying character. But yeah, 4, 5, and 6 were by far. And I did like 7, 8, and 9. I thought they were really well done.
I've yet to watch The Mandalorian. I'm gonna maybe.
Oh yeah,
try
we do need to.
Soon, yeah.
What was brown? You like brown?
Maybe she means brownie.
Shaheenaz. Oh, brownie. Yes, I do like brownie. Sorry, I thought you said brown. Sorry, I missed the E.
I'm thinking that's what she means.
Yeah.
Brownie.
Yeah, Shaheenaz. I do like brownies. Have you got a recipe? I haven't checked all your recipes yet. Have you got one in there for brownie? Minnie says, sorry, no, they're okay, but no, 1, 2, 3 is okay. But no. Yeah, the pod race was cool. But then after that, I kind of lost things. No, I haven't seen your brownie recipe. I will have a look for that. I looked at, what was the other one as well? The dal. I can't remember off the top of my head. I've got your channel on my tablet, which I meant to bring with me, and I left it.
And you left it.
Oh, there. I'll go and get it in a minute. But yeah, there was a few others that I saw that were quite good.
Because you were looking at different recipes.
I was watching a few of them, so I was catching up on them. Mark said, I didn't like the love story in episode Star Wars where they got together. Yeah, I thought that was I thought he didn't know where to go with it. And I also was what I've got to say, I didn't like the guy that played Anakin.
Hayden Christensen.
I didn't think he was, the boy was okay, but Hayden Christensen, I thought he was miscast a little bit. I didn't think it was. Yeah.
I've got to be honest though. I thought a lot of people were miscast.
Well, they do say that George Lucas actually isn't that great a writer. Oh, he's a Dutch actor. I thought he's American.
Hayden Christensen. I don't know where he originates from.
Is he? I thought he's Canadian. Sorry, I thought he was Canadian.
Oh, did you? No, I thought he was American. Yeah, I got to say, yeah, I thought he was American.
Shaheenaz, no, I haven't seen your
Paneer
tikka one. I didn't see that one. The coconut char one. Let me get my tablet. Let me just see. Hang on.
Think it was 2. Do you know what? Because I don't really watch the Star Wars. I only watch 4, 5, and 6, so I don't know much about 1, 2, and 3. I've seen them a couple of times, but I couldn't tell you what happened in which one, because that's not really my. They're just not. The only thing that did impress me with 1, 2, and 3 is that the emperor got to play his younger self in 1, 2, and 3, and an older self in 4, 5, and 6, and that blew my mind. I thought that's just amazing. So that was the only thing that I think I liked in 1, 2, and 3 was the emperor, and not so much the storyline or anything like that, but simply for the pure fact that he was in all 6 films. I don't know if he was the only one. I think R2D2 and the C3PO were the same actors as well, I think. Actually, I don't know about R2D2, but C3PO was.
Yes, he is Canadian. Yeah, I thought he was Canadian. So I have seen your paneer korma, your coconut prawn kadai, is that pronounced correctly? And your Nawabi Shahai, please pronounce, excuse my pronunciation, Shahai, I think it's Tukda. I think that was the other one I saw. I haven't gone, you did a chicken kebab one as well, I haven't got into as well.
Right.
And your Rogan Josh. But I need.
Oh, you watched quite a few.
I watched a few.
Yeah.
The only one I haven't done is your brownie. I've noticed, actually, as I looked on your channel, I've just seen you've got that one there, so I'll have to have a little look at that later.
Loved Ewan McGregor. Do you know what? For me, Ewan McGregor is hit and miss.
No, do you know what? I've got to say, Mark, when I first got into watching movies and things, saw Ewan McGregor, I was the same with you. I thought he was brilliant in Trainspotting, and I thought he was an okay actor. But recently I've been watching him, Doctor Sleep, I think he's really good in. I thought he was a really good actor, and I do think he's a very good actor. I've changed my mind. I do think he's a very good actor.
Yeah, for me, he's a bit hit and miss.
Really?
Yeah.
No, I do think he's a good actor.
Yeah, he's a bit hit and miss.
I've never used to before, but I've changed my opinion. I do think he is a really good actor.
Okay, we'll have to agree to disagree.
There you go.
Oh God, I think we've been chatting for a long time, and do you know what? My eyes, just all of a sudden now, are beginning to close.
Do you know what? I can see our reflection in the thing, and I'm looking at Kelly, sort of slowly eyes.
Like my eyes are now just beginning to get heavy, and I thought, oh my God, we haven't even eaten yet or anything. But today for me has been a long day. It's been a really, really long day. So I don't know. In class, I was really tired. That's not like me in class. But yeah, my eyes were closing and things. I had to shake myself a couple of times. And one of the girls said, yeah, so were you tired? Because I saw your eyes were closing. I said, yeah, I don't know. I was like, don't know what came over me today. So I think what we're going to do is probably eat, and then I'll probably fall asleep.
Yeah, I think she's going to fall asleep. Minnie said the only one I know is the one with the pod race, because a little kid, like 4 or 5 years old, dreamed of doing the pod race, and that was the only one I know all the way through the episode 1. Do you know what? I used to have a computer game which had the pod race. It was such fun. It was so good. But yeah, I know I'm older. I'm like 1, 2, 3. No thanks. I'll stick to 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Exactly the same, Minnie. I'm gonna get you some tea cake, guys. Take care. Enjoy your tea cake. Enjoy.
No, he's going to go and get some tea. You take care.
Oh, sorry, I didn't read that as well.
Evening meal.
So Shahinaz, I will try your brownie. I've just seen that actually as I looked in. When I was looking, I missed that when I was going through your channel. I didn't see the brownie, but the brownie does look good. I've just seen the thumbnail you've got for it, so I will have a look at that and take it as well. And Mutton Rogan Josh was the other one I saw you do.
I think he's probably going to do 2 maximum, because I know he's not going to be able to cook everything on there. And I think you said there was one that had like loads of ingredients, quite a lot of ingredients.
Yeah, there was quite a few ingredients, so I'll need to get all the ingredients for it. But the brownie looks, I haven't had a look at it, but hopefully that'll be a bit simpler. I'm nowhere near as good as cook as you. So.
Yeah, I think because he's got quite a bit of cooking to do, so I think it's going to be those couple of things maybe on your channel, and then a couple of things because we've had some requests from people.
Yeah. From the French one as well,
yeah, so we'll probably be doing a couple of those. But yeah. Anyway, guys, Thank you.
We've had such great fun. It's been fantastic.
Yeah.
As always, we love catching up with you. It really makes our day. And we're really happy to have you join us as well. So thank you so much. We will be doing our next live on Tuesday. Sorry, Sienna, not Saturday. We will be doing sizzling with ice cream. Yes, we will. I will have a look at that one as well. Because I know you've got quite a few bits. You've got so many videos on there. I need to catch up with them. But look after yourselves. Take care. Remember, you're never too old to have fun. Shaheenaz, we'll be looking at some more of your videos. Minnie, best of luck with your animation ones as well.
Yeah, can't wait till you do some more.
I will be watching your animation. You've got that to do. Thank you for today's chat and Tuesday's live, and have an amazing week. And can't wait for part 3 of Harry Potter.
Yes, I'm going to edit that. Yeah, and can't wait to see more of your videos, Minnie. I've got to say, I was impressed.
Yeah.
So yeah.
All right, guys, look after yourself. Take care, and we will catch you on Tuesday's live.
Yes. See you soon. Take care. Have a good weekend, everyone. Bye.